What's up, world? It's BJ the Chicago Kid.
Jason Derulo.
Sean McCoy.
Shantae Moore.
Jacob Lattimore.
7th Streeter.
It's your girl Little Mo. Be sure to check out Concert Daily all the time.
You're 17.
17, yes.
And how does it feel to be included in a festival full of, full with just amazing men, women and men of color, all at the top of their craft, all perfecting their craft, and you being right in this conversation?
Yeah, it's definitely an honor to be here. This is my first year here. Clearly, I'm real young. But on top of that, it's my first time in New Orleans. I've been loving the culture and everything, but just essence in itself and what it represents for Black people in general. I feel like this is something that's really good, and I'll always stand behind this. And I think I'm like one of the youngest acts for the weekend, so that's really, really dope.
Are you from New York?
Yes, I'm from Brooklyn.
We hear the accent. Who from Brooklyn?
Wait, we got any Caribbean people in here? Because my family from Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
Hi.
I'm going to Carnival in DC next weekend.
Oh, really?
My first one. I'm very excited.
I've been to
I'm
DC
doing
before.
Buttermans. I'm going to do it.
Oh.
I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Where did you come from?
My mom, not joking.
We want to know, what's the story?
Well, basically, I came up from East New York, Brooklyn. My family's from Trinidad and Tobago. When I was 2, I had a disease called Kawasaki disease, and basically it was where my immune system was eating itself away. So I was in the hospital for 21 days. I was a couple of hours away from dying because the hospital that I was at, they actually was giving me medicine that fed the disease because they didn't know the virus that I had because it was so rare. It's like 1 in 1,000. And so basically, I was the only kid in the ICU really humming, and so the nurses will always joke around and say like I hummed my way back to life. And so I guess that was kind of like the first scope of where my future was headed before I even knew. And the music happened pretty organically. I just came from a very musical background. My family singing gospel, soca music, which is a Caribbean-based genre. Hip-hop, everything. So I was exposed to a lot of music early on, and then just growing up in school, I started doing little talent shows here and there. But it was one talent show in particular. It was like an international day, so we had to sing a song from our culture, and I decided to do a soca song, and they posted the video on Facebook, and it kind of went viral. I ended up going to a radio station, and from there, like, my career just happened organically.
What did you freestyle on that station?
Yeah, I did, but this was before I was rapping. This was when I was 8 years old.
Okay. Awesome. And so are you working on a body of work at the moment?
Yes, I'm definitely working on a body of work. It's called Baby Goat.
Okay.
I decided to do Baby Goat. My birthday's in December, so I'm a Capricorn. Shout out to all the Capricorns. I see you. And so when I discovered my zodiac sign, I realized that the zodiac animal for Capricorn is a goat. And you know how they say like goat is greatest of all time. And I feel like, I'm very humble. I know I'm talented, but at the end of the day, I have a long way to go. So I decided to call myself Baby Goat. And my fans, they love it. And it's kind of like a little nickname that we have for each other, so I named my project Baby Goat.
Now, we've had heavyweights come and sit on the same stage year after year for 25 years, right, y'all? And we say we're very critical of our talent, so if you're going to name yourself, if the album is Baby Goat, we want to hear what the potential Baby Goat can spit.
Like, I want to hear something right now?
We want to hear something. Which is only right.
Ready? Yeah. Listen, they don't know us but judges. Broke our families and took our mothers. Threw our fathers in the system to suffer. Man, how you talking? But I struggle if we grew up with nobody to love us. Throw them drugs in our hood, try to flood us. Man, I done seen it all. Hating homies be the same people that done see me crawl. Smiling in my face, but really wishing that they see me fall. I be in the field passing through, but that's to keep the ball. Money like my dinner, so you know that I'm gonna eat it all. Dealing with this nonsense really mess with my conscience. Youngest talking choppers, they never gave us no options. Either rent a cell or you dying, that's how we locked it. And I keep my money in corners, but never boxed in. Young Devyn.
Okay. Okay, right. And so that's just a preview if y'all are gonna stay up past 10 o'clock tonight.
Yes.
Young Devyn in the streets at Essence After Dark.
Yes.
Who are some of the artists that inspire you? And it doesn't have to just be from the rap genre, but all encompassing.
I'm inspired by a lot of different artists. I love Whitney Houston. I love Lauryn Hill. I love Meek Mill. Nicki Minaj, of course. Some of the greats. I saw Missy Elliott last night. That was
phenomenal.
That was a really dope experience. Just being a female rapper and just seeing and knowing that she's one of the GOATs as well. So just to see that performance and how that show came together, it was definitely amazing.
I'm going to open up for any questions anyone have right here in front.
You are so confident and mature. What's your secret? What's your tip for other young, aspiring creatives or somebody with a passion?
I would just basically tell them to stay focused and stay consistent. I feel like we're in a day and age now where the internet, you're only gonna post your wins. So people feel like, you know, as an artist, you post a song today and you're a millionaire tomorrow. And it doesn't work like that, you know what I'm saying? But we're in such a day and age where everything is so fast paced that kids tend to lose consistency because they feel like it's an overnight success. So I would just tell them to stay consistent, stay humbled, and just keep people around them that's gonna keep your head on your shoulders. That's what I would definitely say.